Sourcing visuals for surface pattern design is a vital step in the creation process. As we're working with the arts and crafts era, flowers, leaves, and branches, and small creatures like birds are a staple for this type of surface pattern design imagery. When sourcing imagery, I like to think about what kind of tone and feeling I'm trying to convey, and I keep that in mind when I set out on my photo taking adventure. I also like to keep in mind who I'm designing for. Is this going to be a sophisticated living room wallpaper, or am I creating a pattern for something like a nursery? I like to imagine what it might look like and how it will be used. This helps me keep in mind motif elements, scale, and colors that I might use. Before I head out, I prepare myself by grabbing my camera or phone, and then I set out on my outdoor sourcing adventure. You can make a list of items you would like to photograph before you set out. This can guide you, but I also like to not limit myself when I'm going outdoors. For this project in particular, I decided to explore some local gardens in my area. This particular park, Cantigny, has a wide variety of plants, trees, and flowers all throughout the gardens. So I didn't make a list as I had a feeling I would have a huge variety of items to photograph. I was not disappointed. The park had a huge variety of display gardens, rose gardens, and so much more. My focus for pulling inspiration for this course was to get as many photos taken as possible before it got too hot. I made it a point to take photos of flowers, plants, leaves, and branches in all kinds of different angles to ensure that there was a variety. From close-ups to further away, and different angles like side views, top view, front and back view all help to add depth to your drawings when you're creating your surface pattern designs. As I explored, I focused on seeing how the plants and flower arrangements work together so I could keep that in mind when I created my own designs. I was also pleasantly surprised when I stumbled across the Alebrije Creatures of the Dream World exhibit. If you saw the film Coco, you might remember the Alebrijes were featured. Alebrijes go back to 1936. That's when a 30-year-old Mexican city artist named Pedro Linares had a strange but inspiring fever dream after becoming ill. In the dream, he's walking in a forest when he encounters amalgamations of colorful creatures that speak to him saying, Alebrijes, Alebrijes, Alebrijes. A total of 48 Alebrijes were on exhibit, created by 6 established artists from Mexico City. There were 18 large ones and 30 smaller sculptures. I made sure to capture the exhibit as well in order to save for future reference and inspiration for other projects. Once I got in as many photos as I could, as well as some fun videos and different shots on my phone, as well as my point-and-shoot camera, I was ready to head home, download all of those images onto my iPad, and begin the drawing process.